Hi guys, this is Mariana Augustine and you are watching Inside Mbombela, the Positivity Podcast. Ciao!
I turn the TV on and try to forget just how much I was hurting deep down inside.
Welcome to yet another exciting episode of Inside Mbombela. I'm still your host, Leo Gant. On this week's episode, we're sitting down with somebody who's doing the Lord's work in terms of community development. You know, a jack of all trades, or rather a Jane of all trades. But anyway, I'm not going to take the spotlight too much. So, Miss Ma'am, please introduce yourself to my people.
I like how you say the jack of all trades. My sister called me Jod. My sister called me jack of all trades.
Well, tell me.
And I was against that, but then, nickname
No, definitely. Nyamatela actually extra hard.
So I do a lot of things. That's why she calls me jack of all trades. Because nasendlini makushi bulb, I have to check the tray. Ngilungise bulb.
Wow.
Makunemsebenzi nje busy. Ngiyabhidela ngisekitchen.
No, like
Seke catering njani manje? Siye event so bami mic njani manje? So ufike njani stage?
No, ungifikile. Like honestly, sue me. No.
So she calls me a jack of all trades. So yeah, I am a jack of all trades.
What's your sister's name?
Oh, Atia.
Atia. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take this moment and educate her.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. Atia, hi. Name is Leo. We never met. There's Jack of all trades and there's a Jill of all trades or a Jane of all trades that relates specifically to females. So anyway, it's all good. Still love you though. Call me.
So my name is Augustine Manigela. Go is Mariana Augustine. Mariana Augustine is a brand. Augustine Manigela is my name and my surname.
Oh.
Mariana Augustine, a brand.
Yes.
Augustine Manigela, my name and my surname.
I was thinking, you know what, this woman is clearly a competitor. How come, if there's an award, the whitest name in Kanyamazan, I think you should have entered. You would have easily won that.
I bet, yeah. Because why the names? And a lot of people ask me, are you Portuguese? Are you from that country? Are you Muslim or what? Because the other day I wore this outfit, with my hijab. You saw it, yeah. And we were at the business summit. So when they call out my name and ngakhuluma Swati sami, and the guy was sitting next to me. How uyakhuluma? And as long as I talk maybe that language or English,
yeah.
But uyamangala ukuthi hayibo umswati ngiyamtshela mina ngimswati ngimswati Swati, like Swati from Eswatini.
No,
wehla ungena enkomazi ubuye likazi.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, because when my producer said that we're gonna do an interview with Miss Augustine Mariana, I'm like, oh, are we going skiing? He's like, no, she's black. And I'm like, black? Okay, cool, sharp. Definitely my interests were piqued at that moment, but that's just me.
It's just that I remember this other time my cousin used to say, why? Because I entered Miss SA in 2023. Unfortunately, I was not what they were looking for, but doesn't mean you should give up. So during my introduction video, I introduced myself as Augustine Manigela. So that's my first name. Okay. My second name is Nogubonga Manigela. So Mariana is not on the
official documentation.
Yes, official
anyway.
documentation, you know. So she was like, why don't you use your Nguni name? I'm like, I don't want to use my Nguni name because my name is Augustine. My parent gave me that name for a reason. It was my first name for a reason. So why should I go for the second name? She was like, it's very easy for platforms like this because always they support because you are from Kanyamazane and you go by the name of Nogubong. And when you come out as Augustine, they would say, maybe she's from another tribe or from another culture. So it's very tricky. And I didn't understand it till today.
Well, it sounds like a BS reason to actually lose your identity as a whole.
Exactly.
So, honestly, why should you bend over backwards to accommodate people who cannot pronounce?
Why not? Why?
Anyway, it's fine. I don't want to be controversial today. It's a beautiful day.
It's a positivity
It's a
Sunday.
positivity Sunday. Thank you.
So positive all the way.
I like that. Sweetie, okay, fine. Jane of all trades, we got that. Tick. But how many hats do you own? I mean, like I checked, you've got it's entrepreneur, community builder, it's MC. It's like how do you do it all?
I was once a fashion model, you know.
How do you do it all? Like do you have 32 hours while we all have 24? like
I'm a kid. I have 7 lives.
You're running out. You've already lost 2. You're running out. You best be careful moving forward.
Yeah. A lot of people ask me, how do you do it, Mara? Because you know, Ngani, if you so I'm a beautician. I do nails, I do makeup, I do lashes. So they call us the low-key therapist. So when I'm sitting with my client, I sit and look at you like this, not like this. So I'm sitting like this. So whatever that we are talking about, we are bored. You are venting. So I am your therapist. I'm low-key a therapist.
Sponge.
As your nails, as I'm busy filing there and drawing in nail art. Now where we are, and I have to support you.
Yes.
So I decided that I can't focus on one thing, because if I can do it all, then why not? Because if there's time, then why not? I juggle in. I don't have time, and there's no time, but I juggle myself in.
Okay. Everybody makes time for the things
Yes.
that they care about.
Exactly.
So it's important to you, so you make it work. I think that's what we should draw from this whole thing of this super 7 lives left lifestyle that you're currently on. You were a finalist for the Provincial Mbombela MS 2025.
Yes.
What is it? Like if you had to explain to a 7-year-old,
Yes.
how would you break it down?
So it's actually Mrs. Mpumalanga. You know, Mrs.
Okay.
For you're widowed, you're married.
Can-
Yes. So under Mrs., there's a category for us who are not married. MS. They call us Provincial MS.
Okay.
So that organization is simply about an independency, entrepreneurship, leadership. It's actually a motivational and empowerment organization for young women who are building their brand, themselves, and their businesses. It's a women empowerment organization to grow us into becoming the leaders that we see ourselves one day, the business women that we see ourselves one day, and after all, building confidence.
I like that.
So it's about that. So there's Mrs. Mpumalanga and Provincial Mpumalanga MS.
What's the criteria if somebody wants to actually
Enter.
Yes, ma'am.
I think there's no. Okay, the requirements are 19 to 25. Then from Mrs. it's 25 upwards.
Okay.
And then there's no body
Like criteria.
yes.
Okay.
There's no if you have a child or don't have a child. Like it's actually vice versa of Miss Mpumalanga.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
more of an open field.
Yes, it's an open field for everyone. You are chubby, you are slender, you are thin, you are, yeah.
I like that because it's gonna be used.
It's not limited, Shem.
Yeah.
You are not limited. That's why a lot of women are entering on that part. I think I accepted, I think on 2 days or 3 days before the show, that I'm not gonna win. But during my journey, I was social.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you had fun then.
Yeah, I did have fun. I made friendships. It's a sisterhood, actually.
Yes.
Yes. So you made contacts. I built a brand there, because now if you want to do something, you can just do cold calls. It's very easy, but not on winning. Not on winning, because they want a lot of money. Those people. You have to do charity events. You have to do events to raise money. You have to give them money for what? I don't know. But yeah, I had to raise 12,500 for them. Yeah, like Jacques is very supportive. He can support your vision. He can do everything. He is supportive. Just like the other time, I hosted an event last 10 May. I hosted an event Mother's Day. I had no venue, and he came through. He if you pitch your ideas to him, he can help you.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's in a way I'm saying it was good for me, because I managed to build relationship.
Well, I think that was the whole point of the
Yes,
itself.
I think that was a whole point for me, because I'm also building a brand. So you need people around your brand. Yeah.
Can you imagine if your first car is a Rolls Royce, what do you upgrade to? So maybe you shouldn't have worn that. Because then your head is big, I have done it all, I'm amazing, I'm dope, I don't need any help. Then what?
You're not the first person to say that, but I wanted to win.
Yeah. You'd look dope in a Rolls Royce. I agree.
So yeah.
Tell us about your childhood. Was it a happy one?
Sana. I don't want to cry, but I'll try to be strong. Today I have teary eyes. I don't know if it's the makeup or what.
I think they look stunning, but that's just me.
I have teary eyes, but yo, Sana, growing up was.
We can skip it if you want. Ne? We
No,
don't have
I want
go
to show
there.
it because I want to leave. I want to leave this room with a mind of saying, I did speak my mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flow is yours, love.
Yeah, so growing up was very hard. You know, my mom died when I was 5. I was 5 years when she passed away. The only memory that I have of my mom was him leaving the room as if like ngiyabuya girls ngizoniphathela amaswiti nzambama, and she closed the door and she never came back. And to me, I always have this imagination in my mind. Like the only picture that I have is of an ID, because we had an incident in Kagwasha. I think it was 2007. After she passed, 2 years after she passed, the house burnt down.
Damn.
So everything, the family photo album burnt down. The only picture that we had was an ID photo. The only picture that we have of her is an ID photo. So, you know, growing up without a mother's love. Yes, Koko Begakhona, because when my mom passed, my dad was Tata. Sayoshana na Koko from my father's side. Sayoshana na Koko, Epinar. Koko was police, and started primary levels, me, my sister, and my big sister, because we were 4. It was a 1 boy, 3 sisters, 3 girls. So the firstborn was my brother. She passed away 2021. He passed away 2021. And then it was me, my sister, and my little sister Atia, the last born. So I'm the second born. Third born is Lindhogushi. So we are 4. 4 siblings.
Yes.
Now we are 3. Yes. So, you know, go, and you keep asking every day, Upi mama, but you get to only hear when you are. I think I was, because when she passed, I think I was 7
Yes.
years when my grandmom sit us down and told us what happened. I had a memory of what happened because on the day my mom passed, there was something that was happening. There was something that was off with me.
Yeah.
Because Ngakhala, I think I was supposed to go visit because it was December. She passed away 16 December 2005. I had to go visit my uncle, my dad's brother. So she had to come back from work and take me to visit. And then I think it was Zambama, because Zambama, so you know, Nasektobuya Batal, so Yabaraman. She's not back. And I'm alone. But why banglanze? Because Mama Mela buye angmigis. Okay, but say apart komatako ininana. Nyakhala ngifuna mama angkhaphi. But to me, I was crying because I knew inside of me that my mom is no longer alive.
Something is off.
Yes. Okay, bangithatha bangimikisa bangithengela ice cream, angifuna ice cream, angifuna ma sweet, ngiyakhala, ngisafuna ukuvakasha sengifuna mama. Like sengifuna mama. Okay, basimikise vele bangimikise kagogo. Why bangilethe kagogo? Like something was very off. Okay, sharp, fine, salala. The next day, oh, sesigcwele indlu yonke. Sesibuyile sesikhaya sesigcwele indlu yonke. Sekunabantu abadala and everything. The ceremony happened, samngcwaba. And gogo makasitshela when I was 7, uthi mama sewushonile. That whole scene of that day was playing.
And it finally made sense.
Yes, and it finally made sense. Uthi what was happening. Why this and why that, why this, why that. So growing up for me was very, it was okay, but at the same time it was sad because I needed my mom.
Yeah.
I cannot speak for my siblings, but they needed their mom as well. But I needed my mom because, okay, my grandmom was there. She raised us very well. She was looking after us. I remember was Palisan in Beshain, it was Holy Grant. I remember in Kulin Garden Mali Beshain. So everything that we had, the single it's because of her. She was my grandmom, but not my mom. Yes. I needed my mom's love. I needed my mom be.
Yes.
But life happened.
It's a terrible thing to happen, period. Never mind to a 5-year-old. Support system or not, a loss is a loss. Sorry for your loss, by the way.
Thank you. It never goes away. You know, we never heal because people say time heals, but it doesn't. Time doesn't heal. It just makes you forget.
I think there's phrases that people get comfortable to say. Time heal all wounds. Life begins at 40. You know, like I'm like, how do you know?
Like,
you're 22.
How do you know life begins at 40? You are 22. How do you know time heals when you've never lost a loved one?
Like, how do you know? How do you know?
That's my problem with motivational speakers and people who go out giving advices. Like, how dare you come here in the front of the stage and tell me that you must do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 while your business was funded by your father who's a billionaire.
Honestly, you know, I sat down a few days ago, went through both the Webster and the Collin dictionaries, specifically looking for the word determination. And I then realized that they've got a cutout of your picture, Lapo, under determination. And I was asking myself, like, but how do you do it all? How do you keep pushing through?
What fuels me is the fire that's in me.
I get that. Never-ending flame.
Yeah, but what keeps me going is, you see, when I look at myself in the mirror every morning, I see a billionaire. Well, I see a well-established woman.
Yes.
Because every day you wake up, you gaze out, when some of it is when you I keep on taking this mic and zombulala.
Hold on, you fix it.
And it'll get better. It'll get better. But what keeps fueling me is I want to see myself better than yesterday.
Yes.
I want to see myself better than last week. I want to see myself better than last month. I want to see myself better than last year.
Yeah.
So I have to keep on waking up and doing everything.
Well, most people tend to complicate things. Just be better than yesterday. Focus on today. Be better than yesterday. And do the same with tomorrow and tomorrow. Before you know it, the week is done, the month is done, the year is done. And by all means, if you were pushing through like that, then immediately your this year is better than your last year. Boom, you're done. You move on with your life. Sorry, you need to use both hands to hug yourself. Trust me, it's a lot of fun. It's very therapeutic in Jim. Yeah, it is. Try it.
Try it.
Try it.
I should keep on trying it actually, because we, how am I going to put this? I listen to a lot of people and advise a lot of people. So I have clients. I don't have friends. I have acquaintances. I don't have friends.
Sure.
My
Associates.
sister is my friend.
Sure.
Yeah, I have
Gotcha.
associates. So I have clients, and most of my clients are now coming to me for advices, and now calling me for, 1, 2, 3 is happening, what do you do? My boyfriend did 1, 2, 3, what do I do? So sometimes I get to pour out more than receiving or pouring to myself. So I think this will help a lot sometimes.
Well, here's what I have learned in my very eventful life. Nobody's coming to rescue you.
No one.
Nobody's coming to rescue you. Nobody's going to motivate you. Nobody's going to tell you, Guzolung and Duana's push through. You need to do it yourself.
Yeah.
They will find you along the way.
Yeah.
But you would have had started yourself. So yeah, that's about it.
I like how you say it, like, yo sana. There's this one video, Yabonang Ati, no one owes you anything.
Fact.
Even your brother.
Especially your brother.
Even your family, your sister who works at F&B, your whatever animal, they don't owe you anything. And Tina will believe with our sisters and our family members, they owe us, but no, they don't. So Mina, I don't believe in that, because I never had it really. I never had someone to say, Mshotanga 1, 2, 3, please help me. Mshotanga 1, 2, 3, please help me.
You don't have a backup plan because you are the backup
plan. Thank you. I needed that word. I don't have a backup plan because I am
the backup plan.
And for me to say I am my own backup plan, I have this wish to do better, to be great because of my family. I'm going to say my family because they are my family. 2 sisters, they are my family.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I keep on working hard for them. I keep on working hard for us. And every time I pray, I include them, make them better. Keep them for me.
Yes.
So that nathi we can enjoy life. Singahlala sithi we've worked hard. Sibuke emuva kusekutheni sichumuka khona.
Yeah.
But at least we are here now.
Okay. I have a silly question. I need to take it off my list as well. You seem quite confident to stand up at a MCing at a big event and getting everybody hyped up to be there. And where do you summon the courage to do that? I mean, you did it recently with the Mother's Day.
Yes, Mother's Day, and I was an MC at an all-black affair event, yes, Java. It was in Matsulu.
Yeah?
The one-man show, yes,
Oh, yeah. I heard about that.
Yeah, but I think that was my last time doing Groove event MC.
Well,
I'd like to believe that was my last time.
I want to know why, but
because you can ask why.
Please unpack.
Because I'm a very classy woman. So I don't want to associate my brand with not with Matsulu. But I don't want to associate my brand with that life.
No, I hear you.
I once lived that life.
Oh.
The life, nightlife, club life.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You feel like it's behind you.
Yes.
It's behind you.
And I think I've outgrown it.
Absolutely. If you didn't do that in your 20s, then what the hell were you up to?
The reason I started MC, it's because of I think the people who were around me and the life that I was living back then. Because I think I started an MC in 2022. Because Vela, that's the life that I was doing. I was doing life club, yabona. All those things. So a friend of mine hosted an event, Elias Echafza. He called me. Donna 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I was like, yeah, I'm in a food shop. And you say, I could do that. And I said, I'm busy. I remember ngabe esikoleni lapha kule sikole lesafunza kuzo le epinari ngagibele stage ngajayiva. I'm like that vele, like
so the confidence is always there.
Social anxiety yasaba mayingibona ngiqhamuka.
Funny enough. Sweetie, let's talk about MA Beauty Studios. Like, did you name it after yourself?
Yes.
Okay, I'm happy that you
yeah.
ticked that off. You ticked that off. No, I thought maybe it was something elaborate. You know, like some people get extra creative when it comes to naming things. But yeah, so you did name it after yourself. What services do you offer?
So I offer nails, manicure, pedicure, foot scrub, massages, makeup.
With a happy ending?
No, massage not with a happy. And you know with massage, I'm very freaky. Because everyone when you talk, every guy, not everyone, every guy or every man, every male, when you tell them you do massage, when I tell them I do massage, they like the first question they ask, happy ending. Why is it with you guys?
No, it's about firstly, first and foremost, disclaimer. Disclaimer. Every so often we interview somebody and we know there's a select group of about 9 guys in our lives who's gonna ask us why she's single or not. So definitely. So I'm asking for them.
No happy ending.
No happy ending. Okay. So
we are professional this side, trying to build a brand. So
sorry?
The Shapuka vibe.
Mr. Augustine, I'm sorry, Shem. I need to ask specifically. Are you single, widowed, in a relationship, situationship, open?
Keep them coming.
Like honestly, close the relationship. You know, are you open to swinging, swingers, engaged? What? Like honestly. So I swear, if I don't ask you, Valenje, my timeline is gonna be red hot for all the wrong reasons.
That's about right. That's what we live for. Us. That's what we live for. We live to shame others. Joking.
So we are singing on it. So we are taking on it. So we are in a situationship.
I'm not single, guys, and I'm not married.
But you are not available either.
I'm not available.
Okay.
Thank you. I will take it.
Shem, when I asked you this question, I don't think I actually asked you MA Beauty.
MA Beauty was established in 2021, just after my brother's passing.
Yeah.
It was during COVID. He did not die of COVID.
Yeah.
But he got sick and died. So he was the breadwinner. And then I'm very deep in the creative industry.
Yes.
So even as a child, I used to play with makeup, with all those beauty stuff. Double auntie, because I grew up at my grandmom's house. Yeah, so I knew how to put 1 and 2 to do nails.
Yes.
But I was watching videos on, obviously, YouTube and Instagram. So I'm self-taught.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a self-taught nail technician, makeup artist. But recently I went to upgrade my skill on makeup. Yeah. So it was established just after my brother passed. and just starting it as a side hustle to have money to buy bread for me and my sister. So I kept on doing bomakhelwane, ngabo 150, yabona mos hustling just to have money to buy mshibo, just to buy bread. Nah. And then this other time I saw an ad on Facebook. They were looking for nail technician. One of the salons in town. I went there. I did an interview. You know, interview. You don't sit me and interview me. My interview is me doing someone's nails, and then I passed it, and then they hired me. I started there, so my skill grew as I go in and out of the salons and nail spray CBD. Yes, because I worked one shop, and then I worked the other shop, and I worked the other shop. I think I worked in 5 salons. The 5th salon was the very top salon that was in nail spray next to Absa Square. I won't mention the name because it closed down. Story just I
don't want. I'm not even gonna poke that one.
So that's the last salon. It was not a salon, it was more like a boutique, very classy, very beautiful. Because I worked the last time I worked there, I was doing makeup. No, I was doing nails, I was doing massage, and I was doing individual lashes. So it's part of makeup but not full makeup set. So that's where I learned how to do massage.
So, sweetie, do you have your own shop set up, or do you prefer doing house calls?
It's not a preference. It's a choice.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to have a shop in town, actually 29 Murray Street. I used to own a studio, like Hand.
Yes.
Yeah. So now I operate in house calls.
Okay.
Yeah. And available by appointments. So if you want to book me, call me a day before. You don't just call me now because I must come now. You need to book an appointment. Every time I advertise my work, I make it aware that I'm available by appointment, so that anyone that wants to book me, they know that unless you are God's favorite child and you call me, I'm available that day.
Are you safe though? How do you make sure that you're safe?
I'm not safe,
always
but
every time the house call you show up by yourself.
I'm not safe, but I do make sure that I do my research.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's always first-time clients and there's the regular clients. So the first-time clients, firstly, I would want you to send me your location. If you are booking, you send me the booking before, because everything is done a day before or maybe 5 days before. Then I do my research and then I know you now, and then you send me your details and then I check you. Maybe if you know me from social media, I check you on social media. But it's not safe. 100% not safe, because I've heard a lot of people that had incidents with that.
Sweetie, you about to kick the doors open for one of the coolest events I've ever come across, the Play for Her netball campaign. How did that come about?
The Play for Her netball campaign, it's dedicated to young girls, specifically teenage girls. So I grew up in a child-headed home. So after Sisuka Gagog, Sibuyangala, my dad had to work ahamba abuya. So it was me, my brother, my sister, and my little sister. So 4. So it's a child-headed home.
Yes.
So songs is schooling, no one is working. So we had to and I was saying we had to buy e-grows. And it's not
no.
And the mama said it's your own salary. I see budget and then you have to go to toiletries for the girls. So it came after that. I struggled. I had to use tissue paper for when I'm on my periods. I had to use a cloth, whatever that was available. I had to miss school sometimes.
It's so crazy that a girl child would miss school for something that it's so livable.
Natural and
like
livable.
It's livable.
But it's a pandemic that we face. It's a pandemic that we face. And I did a study in my community So it's 3 in 10 girls in each school, they miss school. They don't have pads. Sometimes they use sanitary towels. Under social development. So I sat down with myself to say, I can't help everyone. I don't have the money. I don't have anything. But what can I do to help 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these girls?
That's it.
Because you know, they do keep my register. I would say, from disadvantaged backgrounds, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So it was born after that idea to say, we are babona labanye bantwana, and I knowing from experience. So sometimes sekubiphela manje and I can't go out nyalo. Sekumele ngende njani?
Yeah.
Uhlanganisa 1 and 2 akuhlangani. Uhlanganisa sona so akuhlangani. So I had to miss school. Sometimes I had to use donaleti cepu, jubeti kipa na.
Yeah.
It was very painful. Even talking about it now, I feel like an embarrassment, but I don't care. So I sat down and I did my plan, and then I started knocking at doors to say, I want to do this for the community girls. Specifically for Ganyamazan, because I'm from Ganyamazan. But I don't have the money. I can buy some of the things. I approach companies, I approach individuals, people that I know to say, can you help? 1, 2, 3, whatever that you can offer. It can be small, but to us, it's going to be big.
It's going to make a difference.
It's going to make a difference in others. Yeah, so I started knocking, asking for donations. They come as they come. It's not something that I say I bought myself. I did donate some of myself.
Yes.
But I have the community.
The community behind you as
yes.
well. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It always confuses us. And we want to know what's your take on it, that condoms are free.
But sanitary. You know, I was talking about it the other day. I don't understand why the government. Yeah, ne?
We've had lengthy conversations about that.
I think maybe a campaign can be run. I don't know, guys, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because it's a natural thing, and
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen monthly.
Yes,
and it's not something that happens when you're a young adult, from teen age.
Absolutely.
From being a teenage. So I think we need to run a campaign for that. We need to have free sanitaries in schools.
At schools.
At schools, yes. Lama toilets nje basaid. I remember I went to an event this other time. Ngala White River. And my toilets banema pads, banema tampons. They have everything. Ngokuthola ma pads, ma condoms. Because it's a choice. You want to do it without condom and so nimntwana nyamsekubele naye abuye abe teenager manje say uyabona
the cycle of religion. How are we going to break it?
I think a campaign must be run because
why netball? Why not hockey? I mean, why netball?
I never played hockey. I grew up playing netball at school. Yeah. Being goalkeeper or netball. GK. I played GK.
Okay.
So sometimes I would play WD because
yeah.
So why netball? It's because I'm using this sport to say let's come together while we're playing. Let's donate this.
Well, it makes sense to you working towards your strengths. This is the world you know. Your contacts are in that world.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense for you suddenly ice hockey.
Suddenly sendifuna host a soccer tournament. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
No.
So for me it makes sense because I know a lot of girls, you know, and mostly I can say my clients because you know how social media is. Once I post a status, it goes viral. Nyalo sekune-share button ku-status futhi. Singaze nje sifike ku Facebook like TikTok. My community started from my WhatsApp.
Okay.
Then from WhatsApp, it went to Facebook. From Facebook, it went to TikTok. Those are my 3 tools.
Yes.
So and manje, funny enough, because there's people who are asking me, would say, I have my own team. Can we come?
Yeah.
I have this girls. Can we maybe come see 3 and then we organize we can buy my roll on, we can buy this, we can buy this.
That's it. So how long have you done this, and is there another one in the pipeline?
Hey, funny enough, this is the first one. So I've been planning this from last year during my journey to provincial Mpumalanga MS.
Yes.
Yeah. So I've tried last year. Unfortunately, it did not. The idea did not came lively or didn't came to
fruition.
Yeah. So this year I was like, no, nakala early. I want to start it early so that if you don't want anything, I know what to do. I know who to run to. I started knocking. In January, I made a poster and I printed out Malona and get it dropping. Poster. You know, la sama pep. Hey, ungathi ngiyahlanya. Even when I'm marketing my business, mangise stolo, ngiyathenga ngibamba itrol song, thenga. When I see a group of ladies, I'm going there. I'm doing nails, I'm doing makeup. What do you do? Who's your nail tech? Who's your makeup artist? Okay, fine. Meaning, I do 1, 2, 3. And I'm meaning at no cost. If you say to them, at no cost. But if you say, I wait my kilometers. So, I end my copy, like I print out, I'm going to tolo, detail shops, especially ShopRite, table spa.
Yeah.
And then someone from a spa, there's an email, a spa, there's a group that's called Women of what. So you can write to them and then maybe we can sponsor, but try your luck.
Yeah.
I did try my luck. I went somewhere else. But I'm trying to say this because I want to say every door shut at my face doesn't mean it's done. You're not gonna do it. Yeah.
You must look forward to the door being shut in your face.
And I'm coming to buy the building. So like Toro and then my WhatsApp, post like my status, Facebook, and just when you know it, we have a few of the things. I can say now it's 80% done.
Okay.
And it's this Saturday. Like
Nice.
30 May.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not play for him? Would you ever do something like that?
I'd love to. I actually wanted to include both genders, like a girl child and a boy child. Because I know a lot of organizations, they focus on a girl child, boy child, girl child. Now I'm coming with a girl child. Like, it's a thing that I'm working on. I actually want to include both. But maybe on our next one.
Fair enough.
Maybe we can even change our slogan because I don't want to do something that focuses on one person or one gender.
Yes.
Because they need toiletry packs. Body lotion, toothbrush, hygiene packs. A lot of things. But we're working on that. Much as we're growing, it's possible it's gonna happen.
Sweetie, do you think there's anything I left out that you'd like to put a spotlight on?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Did you leave everything on the table like you said you wanted to?
Yeah, I did. But if I'd say something now, I'd say since you know that in Mpumalanga, let me not say Mpumalanga, NL Sprayed, they support who they know. They support the name behind or the face behind. So I'm just a local girl. I'm just trying to build my brand, and I'm doing this first charity event for my community. It's unfortunate that I don't have the support that one one would say, yeah, she has support. We see she's doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 for the community. Maybe Councillor Liamsita or something, or maybe one of the big shops like Nyamazane Complex, Ibaya Assista or something. But if there's something that I would say is, if you are watching or if you are listening to this podcast, please support this initiative, because I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for the community of Kanamazane, for a girl child. Whatever that you can support us with. It can be donating, it can be writing a request letter to any company that anything that you can help us with, because this is not our last one. Definitely it's our first but not our last one. So we're looking forward for collaborations,
Yes.
for sponsorships and partners.
Thank you, boys and girls, for joining us for yet another episode. It's been a pleasure sitting with you.
It's been a pleasure with you, Leo.
Like honestly speaking, I believe that you are doing the Lord's work, like I've said, and I think we should have actually said that this was joins part of the superhero series, because you are a superhero. Not all superheroes wear capes. Like honestly, that's what I honestly believe. Please join us at the stadium on the 30th of May at the Kanyamazani netball courts, right next to the cash bill. Do you see it on the left? Yeah, that's exactly where it is. So yeah, I think it's a wonderful initiative. Can't wait for the ski and the hockey and the everything, but it's fine. Every day, step by step. Thanks for joining us once again, guys. It's a pleasure to actually put this thing for you guys. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. We're loving the views. We're loving the love. And hey, can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Your boy, Leo Gant, out.